Hey, what's going on? Your favorite coach, Monday night. Listen, I'm gonna just be real with you right now. I need somebody to help inspire me. It's been a long, full day. I didn't get my workout in, and I'm struggling right now. So, don't want to put the news on. Really don't. Not interested in watching any Netflix. It's nice out, but it's hot out too. So, I'm gonna hang out here for a moment or two and see who wants to inspire me tonight. Maybe I'm gonna just flip the hat. I'm gonna give you the trainer hat, the coach hat, and see what you can do to help inspire me. I'd love to know what you did for a workout. What's up, Gigi? Did you do a workout today? I'd love to know what you did for tonight. Were you expecting me to be doing a workout tonight? Hey, I appreciate you coming on and thanks for following and watching my stuff. I hope those workouts you did were good and challenging for you. What's up, Carrie? Thanks. You did arms today. Awesome, awesome. What did you use, weights, or did you use like body weight stuff or bands, or what kind of stuff do you TRX? Did you do a lot of push-ups, things like that? So yeah, here's the coach coming on just to be real with you and a little vulnerable because I'm typically the one inspiring and encouraging people to work out and get moving and exercise. And it was full. I had a busy day. I had a lot on my plate, a lot of meetings. They all went well. Kids are here, family, everybody's here. I didn't work out inside because there's like nowhere to do it. I have a small house and it was outside. It was really hot. And then when I got time to do it, then of course, the moment that I was going to work out was when I was like at dinner time. I was like, and everybody's gonna be doing their own thing, and then of course everybody's ready for dinner. My wife made a nice dinner tonight. It was actually meatballs, and we never eat pasta, but we had a little pasta and salad. It was great. And of course now I'm a little full, so I'm planning to work out. I'm planning to do something. I feel like I need to do something, but I'm not inspired, to be honest with you. Just like now I'm full, and so anything I would love. Chuck, what's going on? And Carrie, you did some hit training. Cool, cool, good. Did you do like a workout, like did you do your own thing, or did you watch a video, or do you have like, did you put on something on TV that you saw, or you just did your own thing? Was it like a Tabata workout? I'd love to know. Hit training is sounding good, but I certainly can't do it now because my stomach is a little full. I didn't even eat much, but it's just one of those days, right? It just kind of wore me out. Just a lot of stuff, a lot of work, working on lots and lots of things, and of course trying to avoid getting overwhelmed with what's going on. So I'm minimizing TV time, and that's why I choose not to watch TV right now. So instead, I'd rather hang out with you. So I hope you're doing awesome. Hope you had a great day. Listen, you come on here. I need your inspiration. I want to know what you did. Maybe you're thinking about still doing something tonight. I went for a little bike ride. Took the dog. Well, it's not a workout. I actually worked my dog out and rode probably about 3 miles. But again, we do it every single day, a couple times a day. And so it's not really my exercise. So my dog got a good run in. I take him on the leash and run him beside me on the bike, but I haven't gotten mine in yet. So I'd love to know when you come on here, Chuck, if you did anything tonight workout wise. I'd love to hear what you did. And if you're catching the replay as well, I'd love to know, maybe a little accountability to check in and see what you did. Kind of on a side note, if you've noticed, I typically go on live maybe once a day. I'm going on more often. I just feel like now's the time we can really connect, socially connect with as really many people as possible. Even if we can't physically connect, it's going to be a time to really engage as much as you can, because this is a time where I think it could be easy for us to just like shut down. And the last thing I'm doing, I have people relying on me. I'm definitely not shutting down. All right, cool, cool. Let's see. Hey, you did some elliptical, good stuff. Mindy, what'd you do? If you did any workout stuff, I'd love to hear what you did. Elliptical, good. You must have one probably at your home. I think you had told me that before. Lori, welcome. What's up, Lori? Let me know where you're from, too. It'd be pretty cool to connect and see where you live in this world, where you're at. Just post where you're living right now and how things are going. That'd be great. Lori, appreciate you. And Donica, what's going on? Nordic track, cool. That's tough. Nordic track and walk jog for 30 minutes. The program is along the coast of Portugal and walk. Oh, cool. So you had one of those automated program things. Pretty cool. I remember the Nordic track, not the walk jogger, like the old school one where you had like the ropes and the skis, and that was really hard to do. Virtual Pilates mat class. Very cool, Lori. Awesome. Hey, congrats. You guys are ahead of me today. Did one of Jillian Michaels' workouts. She always kicks my butt. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, it's pretty crazy, right? There's so many options, and that's really good. There's really no really virtually no excuses, I would say, unless you're like me and you just let everything else get in the way. My typical workouts are around noon, whether I do them here or I do them at the gym. If I go to the gym, sometimes I go to Planet Fitness just to get out of the house because I do a lot of work. Hiked 5.8 miles. Woohoo! That is awesome, Mindy. Awesome, awesome stuff. I'm jealous. I bet it was beautiful too. It's probably, I don't know if it's so hot there right now. Probably not too bad. Probably getting. Grayson, what's going on? Hey, Grayson, what'd you do for a workout today? Oh, 12,000 steps, killer, dude, man. That's really, really good. See, now I'm getting inspired. I really appreciate you. It's nice to be on the other side to get inspired by others. And I got some fitness instructors on here, some past coaching clients on here, just some neighbors. It's awesome, awesome. Carrie Rhodes, cool. Zoom with two friends, 45 seconds. You know, that's so cool. You know what we have? You learn how to improvise, right? You know, I did a video a long time ago about this. You're inspiring me, by the way. You're starting to get me fired up. I got to get my food digested so I can do a workout myself. I was thinking about doing some jump rope tonight, maybe some battling ropes. It was hot, though. Like, when I wanted to do it about dinner, I was kind of glad it was dinner. And we were all here to have dinner together because it was too hot outside. And then it was just not enough space indoors with everybody around. So, cool. You did a 45-second, 15-second off 4 rounds. Excuse me. My nose is itchy because I got all the pollen blowing off these oak trees. Let's see what else you did there. Oh, very cool. You even posted air squats with hands on head, planks, Superman, shuffle, hop, squat. Very cool. Star jumps. Love those. Reach through to reach, then ended with 3 rounds of 1 minute sit-ups, press, and skull crushes. Killer workout. Hey, Carrie, good stuff there. Good stuff. Awesome, awesome. Hey, if you're watching or listening now, I've come on to get some inspiration for you. I wanted to find out what you did. So those of you who posted, even if you're catching a replay, I'd love to hear. I'm going to go back and check it out and watch and look to get inspired. I probably have a good hour, maybe hour and a half before I do something that's probably going to be dark. I might go do a workout at night. It's weird. Schedules are kind of off right now. If it gets dark here, what I would do is just go to the gym and work out, and if the family's home. Because, again, our house is kind of small. We kind of sacrificed the size of our house to be as close as we are to the beach. And that's just the sacrifice we have. But we have a yard. And like you maybe saw a workout we did in the backyard last week or two. If you're struggling, I might even have to do, I don't know, it'd be weird watching myself work out and doing my own workout. That's just strange. But if you want, you can go check out. I have some workouts that I posted last week and last weekend as well. And you can go scroll through my feed and find those. If you even just click on videos, I think they'll pop up. But I've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes I just get, kind of in a little slump, like maybe you are. But it sounds like you guys are crushing it. Hey, Joanne, what's going on? And Michael, don't worry, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just asking and finding. Sue, what's going on? Welcome too. Appreciate you coming on here. So just asking what you did. If you've done a cool workout, you did something different. Maybe you had to improvise. Maybe you had to figure out a different way to do things. I know a lot of gyms and trainers and stuff are doing that now. For me, this is kind of my deal because I do online workouts with people and platform. My whole entire training platform is completely online. I work with clients all over the world. Which is really cool. So for them, and they're struggling, I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that my clients are struggling, because some of them, like you, have kids home. I have some that are overseas, that work overseas, and they had to travel back. They work for the State Department things, and they had to actually be pushed out of their home back in the States. That's tough because that wasn't something planned. And I know a lot of you have families that are kids are home. Maybe you have elderly family members who are sick, and you don't want to go out because you don't want to jeopardize. Totally get all those things. So things are all kind of jacked up. But with that, as I know that you can figure out a way, you can pivot. My coach tells me all the time and shares with us about pivoting. So if you've pivoted and you did a good workout today, really, hey, Mary Ellen, what's going on? Megan and Mady? I don't know if I pronounced your name right or wrong. Tell me where you live in this world, where you're at right now. I'd love. Let's make this a little bit social, okay? You came on because maybe you thought I did a workout tonight. I didn't post anything about a workout. I don't have a workout. I'm sitting in my front porch here, and that's actually kind of quiet. My wife and my daughter actually just went for a bike ride. They just took off for a bike ride to cruise around. It's a beautiful night, quiet. I think my son's in his room is kind of behind here, but he doesn't hear me. And I'm looking for a little inspiration. I'd love to hear where you're at in this world. Love to hear what you maybe did to inspire me for a workout. Just because I'm the trainer doesn't mean I don't get in where I just don't feel like working out. I know how good it feels to work out, and most of the time you see I'm pretty religious about it. Honestly, I don't think I could go a week without doing something active. And again, and that's not like an addiction or anything. It's just I know how good it feels. But right now, I'm full from dinner. I had a full day. My mind is like completely drained. I know I'll feel better if I work out. So I'm expecting if you, hey, Florida, cool. What's up, Joe? What's going on, Heather? What's going on? I appreciate you being on here too. Thank you so much. Nicole Hobble, what's going on? And I see a few people going out on their bikes. And listen, I'd love to share. Just do this. Do me a favor. If you worked out, even if you didn't, maybe you're thinking about doing something tonight. Maybe you got a workout plan. Maybe you're going to go for a run, or you do a workout. Maybe you got something that you have lined up. Nancy, what's going on? Hey, I got some cool people. Not that you're all pretty cool, but I recognize a lot of names here. I would be just completely honest with you. On Facebook, I want to get to know each and every one of the people that join, or that either accept my friend request or invite me to become friends with them. And I want to try to build this community up and encourage, look, we could go and watch Netflix. I don't even know what some of the stuff people are posting about in the Net and Tiger something and all this stuff. Honestly, what I found, not that those aren't fun things to watch, as I find that I get sucked in. I don't know if you can feel me on this, but you can get sucked into those shows, and the next thing you know, like, you could go a whole day, if you're not doing much, or on a weekend, and then it just go by, and the next thing you know, you had stuff to do and you didn't get anything done because you were watching all these reruns or Netflix binge watching, all that kind of stuff. Nothing to not Netflix. In fact, we don't even have regular TV. We don't have cable. We have Netflix and Prime, so when we put that on, that's about all we have. But again, my question coming on here is, please inspire me. I want to know what you did today for a workout, what kind of workout you did, maybe what you're planning for tomorrow. Would be awesome. I'd love for you to share whether you work with them. And you might have an online coach, who knows? You maybe have a gym that had a pivot. I know, like Planet Fitness, we have a Planet Fitness membership, just to have. It's close and it's easy, and they're open 24 hours a day. They're not obviously open now, but I know they were doing some kind of pivoting where they were offering like group workouts online or something to that effect. And I know there's tons and tons of that available. I see lots and lots of videos, people going online live. I have something really, really cool coming up on a side note. If you didn't see, I posted it. And if you want to get in, I may give it out. It took me a while to put this together, but I have a survival guide that I actually put together. It's actually nice. It's done. If you want the COVID-19 fitness survival guide, I actually have it done. So if you want, just send me a message. You can send me a private message or just say, hey, survival guide, I want it. But I also have something really, really cool coming up. I'm working on doing a contest. So I haven't done a challenge contest type thing in a while. I was thinking about, I've seen if there'd be an interest, if you have an interest in something like that. So I've been working on all this stuff, and now not working on my own fitness goals, and that's been a struggle now. As you see, it's 8 o'clock, and I haven't worked out. And I'm just really killing time right now, so I don't go in and get relaxed on the couch, and I don't go back to work because I've done enough work for tonight. Right now, I'm just going to hang out and chill, and maybe get inspired by one of you. Michelle, what's going on? Welcome. Let me know. Love your daily post. Appreciate it, Nancy. Thank you. Here's something really cool. Hey, Lynette, thank you for coming on here. What's going on? Carla and Amy. Hey, what's going on, neighbor? Cool stuff. Hey, Amy, I love that light thing. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool. We rode our bikes last night, and we rode by your house, and they have that cool light thing by your place. It's, I don't know, something you made with like lights and stuff. Anyway, it was pretty cool. I just thought I'd say that to you. I don't know how you did it. I think somebody else did something similar. But anyway, started getting up an hour earlier to start running. I'm not a great runner, but when the gym is closed, you have to start doing things you're maybe not best at. Yeah, it's so true, Michelle. One of the things I find is that sometimes your body's ready to change it up, right? Like, I know I used to do gym workouts with kettlebells and ropes and bands, and we used sledgehammers. It was kind of like one of those functionally type training when I owned a gym. And I remember when we sold it, and I didn't want to touch any of that stuff. So we took a break, and actually it was kind of a good and bad thing. We decided to start running, my wife and I, because we work out together. And it wasn't great because it wasn't really good on my knees. I wasn't doing any cross training. I was just running. And it wasn't super fun, to be honest with you. But it was something different, and we adapted, and it worked. That was the point. dance, exercise outdoors on the patio. Killer, killer. Good stuff. Good stuff, Donna. Appreciate you coming on here. Welcome, welcome. So listen, I actually did a little sneak peek this morning. I'm doing some fun things, and I'm excited to share those with you. So I'm doing what's called the Daily Dose. I just honestly came up with the name this morning. I was going to name something else, but I'm considering doing a daily encouragement type show. I would say like more or less podcast, if you will. You can call it Facebook Live. But on the same day, every day, and at least during this time that maybe we're quarantined, that way because I go on, you catch me and catch the replays of stuff. But what I want to do is make it a time for encouragement, short, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes tops, where you can ask me questions, you can send in questions, you can ask them, but it's just a daily dose. And the reason why I came up with daily dose is because we get our dose of stuff, right? Like throughout our days. We get our dose of our kids. We get our dose of our spouse. We get our dose of maybe exercise. We get our dose of stress. And I want to provide a resource, more or less, for you, somewhere you can go. And I was thinking, since I've been doing lives for a while and I'm pretty comfortable coming on here live and talking to people online, I thought it would be good just as a way to give you a daily dose of encouragement. So I just said, you know what, that sounds good, like the daily dose. And I don't think it's trademarked at all, but I was considering doing that. Tomorrow I'm going to do it at 8 a.m. So if you're 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you're here, what I'm going to try to do is a daily 8 a.m. Monday all the way, maybe through Sunday, maybe not Sunday, but maybe Monday through Saturday, to do a daily dose. Come on. You can ask questions. I might even have some guests come on live with me and do that as well. So sort of a podcast. I was kind of leery to do something like that, podcast. I don't want to have to set it all up. So instead, just going to do a Facebook Live. I might throw it on Instagram, although Facebook are where most of my peeps are. Most of my clients are engaged through Facebook, 40s and 50s and so forth. And if you're listening now, you may be in that category. But yeah, that's going to be coming up. So anyway, back to what you got, Stacy. Hey, what's up, Ann? Thank you so much for coming on and coming on and watching. So I asked to inspire me. If you scroll through and look at the kind of inspirational comments that were on there, it's just what you do for a workout. I'm at a point today. Now, yesterday, what I did for a workout, I actually went and skated. I actually bought a different type of skateboard. It's like a cruising skateboard. It's called a carver board. It allows you to carve like a snowboard. Super fun. Actually, it was a really good workout. I did that yesterday, about 3 or 4 miles on it, and it allows you to do that. But it wasn't like I want to do workout, push-ups and that kind of stuff. But right now, as I sit, it's almost the end of the night and I haven't worked out yet. I had a full day. I would say I'm getting inspired. I'm getting a little fired up. My food's starting to digest. I want to do something. Maybe I'll go for a run tonight. Who knows? Somebody said they did some running, and I started getting up an hour early, started running. Not a great run. See, I was going to do that today, and then I noticed there was a lot of people out running, and I just wanted I want to play my part and stay distanced from people. So, hey, when you come on here, I'd love to know. I'm asking for what you did for a workout today. If you could inspire the coach, look, you could play your part. And inspiring a coach, who typically is the one that inspires other people to exercise on a regular basis. I would just say, as a parent, a 47-year-old dad, married for 17 years, beautiful wife, family, everybody, love them. And it's work, don't get me wrong. It's not easy. It's not a, walk in the park. I'm struggling because I got a home business and they're all here in my face and my grill. But I will say is that at 47, I would say the workouts, it's just a different reason now to work out for me. So for me now, the workouts are like I want to be able to do fun things with my family. We went snowboarding about 3 weeks ago, and it was so fun. And my wife and I both, who are both healthy, both fit, were able to actually do the snowboarding, and my wife skied. It was so fun. But we weren't able to just do that if we just sat around, all the time and didn't know exercise, never took care of ourselves. We maybe would have been able to do it, but we probably would have been, popping ibuprofens and having the cocktails to numb the pain from the day. And we tore up the slopes. It was so fun. It's so fun. But again, doing things like that, enjoying like life to the fullest, being able to do the things that you want to do. You might not be a super active person, but chances are if you have a family, if you have kids, and maybe right now, like my wife's out on a bike ride with my daughter, to be able to do stuff like that. I know there's people in their 40s that can't get on a bike. They just maybe haven't been able to. Maybe they're too overweight to get on a bike, and that could be encouragement to want to do something. Maybe it's a time out. I haven't gotten on a bike in a while, but I know if I start walking and I start exercising, maybe start eating a little better, making some better habits, now could be a perfect time, especially if you're stuck inside in a sense where maybe you're not at all those distractions of going out to eat all the time, or being at the office and having all the office snacks and the office lunches and all those types of things. It could be a perfect opportunity for you to start taking better care of your health. So anyway, Sarah, hey, thanks for coming on. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. I'd love to know what you did for a workout. Again, I'm going to stay on for a minute or two. Looks like there's a few people on here now. The inspiration I don't have for you tonight. In fact, the inspiration is for you to provide for me. So I'd love, and if anybody's watching this on a replay, to come on and get inspired by maybe some of the other posts you see. I'd love to know if you're walking, maybe exercise, do a home workout, maybe your gym did something like virtual. I would say I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for technology. If you can imagine, if this is something to think about, and we finish on this, and this is enough to get me inspired. Now, I never thought I'd be an online coach. 4 years ago, I almost gave up fitness altogether. And then I realized the power of technology, and it could be really a pivotal point for me in the direction I took, and it was great. But I would say, think about it now with technology. Like, you can bash it, and your kids are on there too much, on their phones, playing games, Fortnite with their friends, all that stuff. But there's something to be said. Think about this. I can't imagine what would happen if school were closed and we wouldn't be able to do online coaching. I know for my wife, for instance, who's a nurse practitioner who works at a clinic. She works at Mayo Clinic, and now she's partly there and partly doing so. God bless all our healthcare people out there, doctors and nurses and nurse practitioners and everybody that's really stepping up. My wife being one of them, but she's learning how to do telemedicine, which, can you imagine if there wasn't available? We'd be really up the creek. I have a team member that's on my team, works with me, and he's graduating from college this year, and he's able to do the rest of his schoolwork at home. Obviously, like a lot of maybe you have college students or high school students or middle school or what have you, and you're learning. Now it sucks, but can you imagine how much it would suck if we had to actually make up all that time and not be able to do that work maybe through the summer, and they wouldn't be able to, or they had to have to go to school in the summer or something like that. So what I was saying is the technology is awesome, and then just being able to reach out to you and talk like this. Hey, Jan, what's going on? So I'm gonna take off now. I think you guys inspired me. I saw some good posts in there, some good ideas. I really appreciate you. I probably won't do the dance exercise outdoors, Amy. I may do the running. I haven't run in a long time, so I'll let you know. I'll go for a run, and maybe I'll mention tomorrow morning at 8. I'm going to do the daily dose at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're catching this now live or finishing or coming on a replay, stay tuned tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do what's called the daily dose. It'll be the day 2, and we're going to see how long this works. I might challenge myself to do it for 30 days straight at 8 a.m. and then see while people are off. This may be a great time to connect. If you have questions about your health or your fitness, about weight loss, you can ask those as well. And we're going to go from there. I'm going to pivot and evolve, and I know you're probably having to do the same thing too. That's all I have for tonight. I do appreciate you. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Amy, thanks so much. Hey, hope you're doing well, Amy. I ran and put my nephew through yoga, 30-minute workout. So good, so good. Maybe I have to set up a workout. You can do one like video for me so I can try out. I haven't done yoga in a long time. Side note, I have to share this yoga story. I took a yoga class, actually got involved with yoga when I was in New York. And you can look him up. He's probably still there. It's a Yogi Dharma Mitra. He's like a true yogi, like New York City. He's been there forever. The guy's like in posters and stuff. You can put his ankle behind his head, both of them, and crazy stuff. I don't know again, I'm not the yogi guy. But I will say is I remember taking his I did a weekly, it was like once a week or twice a week sessions that I would go. And I was so bad at flexibility, terrible mobility, flexibility. I was like a spinning instructor. So from teaching spinning, I was totally like the worst in mobility. I couldn't touch my toes. He knew it too. He saw me right out of the, but what he did is he got me on my head. I was standing on my head within like the first month. And I remember it was like, while I sucked at a lot of the other things, I was really good at that, maybe because of my big giant head dome, that I was good at it. But I'll never forget, he was such a good teacher, and he had so much knowledge and experience. We did the whole Ujjayi breathing, I think it's called. Again, I'm not the yoga expert, but I knew it was awesome. It really was helpful to me. I don't do yoga enough, but that may be something I tried tonight as well. Gentle yoga for seniors. Well, I'm not quite a senior, but I probably need some gentle yoga. So anyway, that's all I got. Thank you so much for listening. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Here's the thing. I'm going to go after this. 8 a.m., the Daily Dose with Coach Mark. Take care. Have a good night. And thanks for all your inspiration. I do appreciate you. Love you.